Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Adamus Prime here, coming back again with Isla Muerta, How to 5-Star. This is going to be the part 3 of the series. Alright, so like I said on my previous episode at the very end, I went ahead and waited around for a little bit of money to build up. You know, unfortunately, that's the name of the game for this, is just wait around for your money to build up a little bit. Now, I did actually accept just recently another security contract to go up for no power outages. That's actually going to be one of the easiest contracts that you can grab in this game. Now let's see where we're sitting right here. We still only have one Dilophosaurus. We have two Corythosaurus and an Edmontosaurus. So now with that money, I think it's time to release a larger carnivore. And if you guys don't already know how to house certain carnivores and herbivores together, feel free to check out my other video on that. It gives a pretty decent explanation of what to do with that. We'll go with the very basic. One of the first dinosaurs you get, the first large carnivores you get on the previous island is the Ceratosaurus. As you can see, the rating just gets bumped up like crazy. It helps out tremendously. And again, the biggest thing you're going for is that variety bonus. Now, we've only got one carnivore feeder in here. Oh, it looks like the reserve is run down, so you know, can't forget to take care of your pets, right? Gotta stock them all up. Let's see, and then now with that, let's go ahead and check out the management views and see where we're sitting for everything else. Looks like our storm coverage is gonna be rather decent. Could be a little bit better. Emergency shelter, no problem. Your visibility, still, both of those two that are already built in are more than fine enough, and I love it. Finances, no big deal. 100%, 100%, almost 100, 100, and 100, just based off of that one monorail coming in here. I absolutely love it. This island is already set up for success for you. Oh, for a second I thought this gate was open. I was like, whoa, that's a giant red flag right there. Alright, so then over here as well, I think we're going to go ahead and, again, to continue the variety, probably go with a rather cheap maybe an Archaeonor. Oh, I could always struggle to say that one. Either go with that or just a simple Gallimimus. It's probably just going to come down to the cost aspect of it. So you have the 150,000 versus 200,000, and the rating is pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and check out the social. Just needs one. So yeah, we can go ahead and pop out two of these guys real quick. Pop out two of those guys. Alright, open up here. Let's see what our capacity is at. We're still sitting at great capacity. Our dinosaur rating is what's really killing us. I think we're going to end up needing a second hotel by the end of all this. So let's go ahead and look into see what we can do for that. Or maybe that costs too much right now. Let's see. Maybe we can fit another one right here to where it won't be too hard or too strenuous. Oh, that emergency shelter. Hotels are just so large, it's so hard to squeeze them in. That's alright, we're not going to worry too much about those now until it actually becomes a pretty significant problem. Hopefully with these dinosaurs coming out, it should allow our income to go up a lot. Because right now we're sitting at, it's actually not too bad, $150,000 per minute. And we're only in the game for a little bit. Take a little bit. Oh, he's trying to escape. No, any sane dinosaur without a Jurassic World AI installed into it would have definitely tried to run out of the gate right there. But instead, we're just gonna trollop along. Alright, let's see how close we are. And you know what, I was thinking about this, since we're going to be putting more dinosaurs in, you don't have to make it bigger, but I think it would be pretty nice, just in general, to make it bigger for them. Now, I believe that they've just got light steel fences going, so that's perfectly fine, that's what we'll go with. Increase the divider to come out of that heavy steel fence, and then we'll continue on with this light steel fence. Kind of push that. Don't forget to leave a little bit of gap, so that way you can still travel to the lower part of your island. Let's see, and then we've got, oh, our dinosaurs are already ready, so I'm going to go ahead and release him and let you guys take a second to go ahead and watch him come in. absolutely wonderful. Let's see how its comfort's looking. Oh, I could use a little bit more grassland. Are we over on the forest? Yeah, just by a little bit, but the Dilophosaurus needs the forest. So I guess it's a good thing we were already on our way to upgrading the size of the paddock. So let's just go ahead and come around, bring it out a little bit, see if we can just link in. Right there should be fine. Right there is no big deal. Let's go ahead and erase some of the fences here. Let's see, and then we still have a massive amount of forest, but let's see how he's doing with that. Looks like it just set it above the threshold, so that's going to be real nice. This one, the Dilophosaurus could use to lose a little bit. So maybe let's just cut the clearing through here. And I think that should be fine. Let's go in with the reach 400,000 income per minute. Not income per minute. Sorry about that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and accept this, just because at the end we're gonna be looking for additional missions that I'm gonna be doing for you guys to show off. However, whenever you're accepting all of these contracts, I want you to take in a note real quick, because power outages will come if you get one side way too high and the others way too low. Now, thankfully, this is going to reputation change all three of them, but if it were to only stay at security, it would bump the security way up, and everything else would still be sitting at 0. So that's something to keep in mind while you're just kind of looking around and making sure everything's right. And also, that reminds me, I still have 2 more dinosaurs to release. Just going to set those up for release. And I think we're going to go ahead and throw in another feeder over here, just so that way, because even though they can live together, they'll still panic and they'll choose certain areas to eat at and certain areas to not eat at. So I'll put 1 feeder over there and 1 feeder in the back, so that way the Dilophosaurus won't starve to death. And speaking of Dilophosaurus, I think we're going to go ahead and produce another dinosaur to make, keep them company. Modify the genome, just because I like to always switch up how their patterns are, the scales and stuff. So let's get that second one out. Let's see, and then what can we add in over here? Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably continue to expand the enclosure, right? Alright. Do the same thing over here. Just bring it up and around and probably just connect in with just somewhere short and simple and easy. Oh, almost missed that one right there. Alright. Now, same thing over here. We're getting to be pretty crowded in here, so we're going to have to grab a second feeder for here as well, a ground herbivore feeder. Now, with them, they'll all share it. It really doesn't matter. So I'll put 1 over there, and yeah, 1 right here. Just as long as they've got 2, enough to fill them all in, and to where they have enough food. Oh, here we go. Look, they're squaring up. But as you can see here in a second, they won't actually fight. And it'll just dip off. And it'll say he's panicking, but the comfort stays all the way up. So that's something really nice about this. Whenever you learn how to house certain carnivores and herbivores together, it helps out your game extremely. Oh yeah, assert your dominance on that little guy. A quarter of your size, huh? Alright, so that one's going. We've got a little bit more money. Let's see, we could use another Corythosaurus. I think that might be a little too expensive for our taste right now. No, we could use another one. And then maybe throw in an Edmontosaurus as well. Oh, maybe not just yet. Have some money in the reserve just in case. But as you can see, our income per limit has already, just from releasing that 1 Ceratosaurus, oh, he's already gone. Just from releasing that 1 Ceratosaurus, our income has over doubled. We went from like 130, 140 grand a minute to now we're at 350 pretty much. It's absolutely wonderful the amount of bonuses you get from increasing your variety. Now let's go ahead and double check the management views, make sure the visibility is still good. Because I know once you start releasing more dinosaurs, you get more guests into the park and they start changing up your needs. And there we go, no power outages. Like I said, one of the easiest contracts to get done. Oh, and there's the mission for it right there. Gives you 1.5 million. Incubate, release, and enclose together a Velociraptor, or I don't know what I was saying, a Velociraptor and a Dilophosaurus. I probably read both of them at the same time. Man, that would be a crazy hybrid, huh? A raptor that runs around spitting venom into your face, it would be game over. That'd be it. But as for now, we're not going to do that exactly right now. We're going to hold that off, and I'm going to do that kind of like as a bonus mission at the end. Or a bonus episode at the end. It'd be no big deal. Alright, let's make sure that where our capacity is still sitting pretty good. Great capacity. And look, we finally peeked over into the okay variety area. The Dilophosaurus is almost... Oh, is he taking a nap? Oh. That's so cute. I know, even though that thing would absolutely destroy me given any second. Let's see what this skin looks like as it comes out. I usually often forget because there's so many different ones to remember. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Is it that green or a tan kind of striped? I like it. Dang, how did the I don't remember if I incubated the Dilophosaurus first or the Corythosaurus first, but man, it takes forever in between both of them. Alright, now let's see. One of these should become an alpha once they... Yep, the first one is now an alpha. Oh, it doesn't look like it's... Oh yeah, they're going to meet up with each other inside the little forest marsh area we have here. Alright, now let me double check the social requirements because I chose this guy because I believe it can go up to 3 for social and the population stays, yeah, rather high. So we can go up to 3 for social, so I'm going to go ahead and start incubating, here at the end of the episode, I'm going to go ahead and start incubating the second Ceratosaurus. And I wonder what type of skin pattern we're going to go with on this one. The Savannah's the basic one. Let's go with the wetland and see how it looks. Start incubating that. And then there's a dinosaur over here that's ready to be released. The Corythosaurus. Release that out. Just take a peek as to what the skin looks like. Oh, I don't remember if I changed the skin for this one. It's still kind of got those green or tan striped. No, it did change. Huh? Pretty good, pretty good. Let's go ahead and incubate the other Edmontosaurus that I was thinking about. And then with that, I think I'll... Oh, we're actually almost at 400... There we go. $400,000 a minute. I love it. And that other contract is complete. And we've gained a little bit extra for all the divisions in the park. Alright, so we're sitting at about 14 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and let those guys incubate for a little bit. And while they're incubating, I'll set the income, or let some more money be raised and all that stuff. Now, during the series, I've actually go ahead and left a couple of words here at the end, just to see if people commented or not. But I think for this one, I'm feeling... Let's comment bulldozer. Well, yeah, sure, why not? My son just got a brand new toy, and he just absolutely loves the bulldozer of it. It's like a set of little cars. Oh, well, either way. Well, I hope you guys all have enjoyed. I think maybe one more episode, and we're pretty much there at 5 stars. All right, thank you guys all very much for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.